Hey there YouTube, this is Gundude73 making a knife video, and today we're looking at the Benchmade 556 Mini Griptillian, and this is the same one I won in an At Peace Pieces contest back in October, and I'm just doing the review now. It's a nice knife, smaller size. In my opinion, it'd make a great EDC knife. About a 3-inch blade, slightly smaller handle, tip-up clip on both sides, and it holds your pocket really well. It has the axis lock, which is, I have mixed feelings on it, and I'll do another video specifically on that. Nice fast deployment, fast closing. You can use your middle finger here to sort of flick that double thumb set out to open it. That's how I kind of like to open it. So you can just flick away. So that's kind of nice. Or you can just use your thumb, or even your index finger, you know. There's a lot of ways you can open it. It's nice and easy to open. The thumb studs aren't conical or anything. They're basically a cylinder with a little bit of jimping on the end, so they're easy to operate, and they are removable, which is kind of cool. So when sharpening a knife, you can just remove the thumb studs so they don't get in your way. The handle is not overly thick, in my opinion. Some people say it is, but at least on the mini version, it's not. They also don't feel too bad. They don't feel cheap to me. They feel like a high-quality fern, like a Spyderco would, or any other knife with fern, not like junk plastic. It has steel liners that are, they're not milled out, doesn't look like it, but it's still a very lightweight knife. Adjustable pivot, you could take it apart entirely if you wanted to, and I like the blade shape, nice belly. The satin finish is really cool. It's sort of like a stone, not stonewash, but like on the flats here, there's a different tone than the grinded part. That looks nice. It has a nice swedge, and it's not very aggressive or very pronounced. It's subtle and laid back, and I like the way that looks. You can see it there in the light. Overall, it's nice. Nice small size for an EDC knife. I'll do some size comparisons here. My usual ones, the Azula, and you can see the Azula is smaller. And I have the small Sebenza, which is actually very close in size to the Griptillian. But one reason this is more of a 3-finger knife, or 3.5 finger, is the handle shape. Because we figure the handles here are roughly the same size, but this curves in right there, so you have to hold it right here. But the Sebenza you can hold all the way up there. So you have a bit less handle space here, but it's still enough in my opinion. And then the other knife I can compare it with on hand here is the Paramilitary, which is larger than the grip or any of these other knives. So yeah, it's a great knife for EDC. I think they're around $60, which is a pretty good deal, because you're getting, you know, a nice American-made knife with an easy-to-use locking mechanism and fast deployment and whatnot. Some people may question like some parts of Benchmade, like they just sort of not ripped off, but they don't really, I don't know if they have consent from Spyderco to use the hole on some of their knives, but I wouldn't buy those, because these thumb studs, they do work well for what it is. For what it's worth, they work well. And they're not famous for their out-of-the-box sharpness. This one, I'm not sure how sharp it was out of the box, because it was used, but it's not very sharp, and neither were my other 2 Benchmades. So at least compared to Spyderco, they weren't. So if you can sharpen out of the box, if you don't mind doing that, and you don't mind their ethics or anything like that, then go for it. But I don't know. It's still a nice knife. I'm not knocking the knife in particular. The quality is good. The build quality is really good. Tight tolerances. Very, very smooth. You can see with the lock disengaged, it sort of just, the blade just falls. And that's a nice thing. And yeah, it's a nice knife. I recommend it for people who want an American-made small EDC that's relatively affordable. So that was the review there, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.